Hello, YouTube. It's your boy Mike the Pilot coming at you again with another TV show review. And the TV show today that I will be reviewing is called Ghost. It premieres on CBS on Thursdays at 9 p.m. And it has a variety of actors in it. The main ones being Rose Miklever, also Ushkar Ambakar, and a variety of different other actors as well. But the way that the show pretty much starts off is there pretty much is a main couple that recently received a mansion, some property way out in the middle of nowhere. And within this property, there's a variety of ghosts living in it, living amongst it, ghosts from a variety of different ages. You know, you have a Native American, you have a Boy Scout leader, you also have Viking. You have a Viking. You have a hippie. You also have a Wall Street jerk. And throughout it, there is a variety of little. It's more of a comedy. So overall, it's pretty funny. It's more the humor is more on the silly side of things. A lot of little inside jokes and that kind of thing. But overall, it is pretty entertaining. And so anyway, to give you not to spoil it, but just give you a little bit of background what's going on. So anyway, they inherit the property. They want to kind of turn it into a hotel. And so it starts off just more so like the first episode is more of an introduction, just introducing you to the characters, introducing you overall what, the whole show is mainly going to be about, how they go about getting the property, how they interact with the ghosts. And overall, the biggest question a lot of people will be wondering is like, how are they able to see the ghost? They're not able to see the ghost, and if so, how they go about it. I don't really want to spoil that for you, but I will say that they are able to interact with one another in a very original way. I'll let you watch the show. I don't want to ruin it for you. So overall, I would say show is pretty good. It's pretty interesting. Not my favorite type of show, but I would say it's to me is very you know somewhat unique. It kind of reminds me of back in, the 80s, even before then we had the show like The Monsters. There also was a show called Harry and the Hendersons. You have like this kind of sci-fi thing going on, and it's like a sitcom people like and enjoy, and or like even a show. I don't know if you remember the show Alf or that kind of thing, where there's some real people, but then there's some more sci-fi imaginary characters, that kind of thing. So I guess it would be more like if you kind of like that type of sitcom where it's, a little different, a little unique, you'll definitely like the show. So I would say overall the show is not bad. It's not a bad show. Not necessarily the best as well. I see it as more of a show as, more so if I'm kind of bored, have nothing else to watch, I just want to eat something real quick. It's kind of one of those shows you might just turn and watch, see what's going on, what's interesting, that kind of thing. The only thing I will say that is may kind of mess it up is that the ghosts in the house, it's a ton of them. So, I'm just thinking about how the director and the writers how would they try to get all these characters into the show? Each of them have their own little lines, own little jokes going, that kind of thing. It's just sometimes it gets a little messy because it's just too many characters. So for the main cast to have to interact with those characters, it just makes it very messy. But however, I do see how it can potentially help the storyline go whenever, it makes it, anytime they have writer block, there's plenty of characters to make lots and lots of, plots, lots of stories going on. It just may get a little too messy. You might sometimes forget who the characters are, what their names are, because there's so many. So that's the only thing, is maybe they should have dwindled it down to, maybe 3, 4 ghosts or something like that. Instead, it's a good number of ghosts. So, and then of course, as the series goes along, you don't know if there's going to be interaction with other ghosts as well. So it just may get a little messy. But I would say overall, it's pretty good show. Not the best show, but a lot better than some of the other shows I've recently seen. So I would say on a scale of 1 to 5, I would give it about a 4 out of 5 McFlurries. Could be a little bit better, but it's not too bad. Some people may completely disagree with me. I'm pretty sure there's some people that completely don't like this show at all. But overall, it wasn't bad for a new sitcom. is slightly silly, not that kind of, not very funny, but it is somewhat entertaining. But I don't know if it will go the whole 5 seasons. I can see it, unfortunately, maybe after about season 2, they might wrap it up and find something else to replace it. But it is overall a decent show. So if you're in the mood, if you're bored, you're looking for something to watch, definitely check out Ghost. It comes on Thursdays on CBS at 9 p.m. And that's going to be a wrap for me. I'm going to wrap this video up. And until then, YouTube, please like the video, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you don't like it, tell me why you don't like it. If you agree with me, you do like the show, please tell me why you do like the show. But until then, YouTube, this is Mike the Pilot signing off. Thank you.